Hey Scorpio, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm just going to do a second half reading for you guys. We are currently in Venus retrograde. We are in Mercury retrograde. And we have a Cancer full moon coming up tomorrow. So, if you're feeling discombobulated or you're feeling kind of, like it seems like nothing's working out or there's a lot of pressure, just remember to ground. Cancer full moon is going to be all about digging deep into the heart, into home and hearth and love for family members and family and things like that. So anyway, let's see what we got for love for second half for Scorpio. So just remember Mercury retrograde rules. Venus retrograde could be impacting people's finances right now. Mercury retrograde, of course, is the time of reflection. Cancer moon's going to be about deep emotions. So, just take it easy on yourself. Scorpio, soulmate and attunement. Okay, getting in alignment with a path forward, keeping it light. Scorpio, you're always looking out for patterns of behavior. That's kind of what Scorpio does, right? I mean, that's how we analyze people. We observe their behavior and their patterns of behavior. And if any of those patterns of behavior change or they go up or above the radar, we are on it, looking at what's changed, why did it change, what's the potential damage for this situation, so on and so forth. So Scorpio, I guess that means, don't ignore your intuition, but don't get so ingrained in trying to catch a thief, right, that's your focus. Hard to do, but this is saying lighten up a little bit, make it light, keep it playful. But you're getting into alignment with a higher frequency of love and depth and not putting a wall up for potential harm, so to speak. So let's see kind of what we got here. What do I want to use? Okay, let's use these. No, let's use these. Excuse me. Acting like a Gemini over here. Okay. Lots of blue energy here, which would talk about the throat chakra. Speak your mind, of course, but also listen. Part of the blockage in the throat chakra is not listening to what's being said or always having the urgency to respond instead of taking in the information that you're being given. Listen, analyze, speak your truth, but keep things light during this time. Keep it playful. Focus on what's working and instead of what's not working. Focus on the goodness right now instead of the potential for damage. Okay, moving forward, right, moving forward with a soulmate. I saw something really interesting today about, making it work, moving forward with passion. Freeing yourself from the past relationships, which were so rough and hard and, it was struggle shit, right? You're moving forward to something that's maybe a little lighthearted, happy, good times ahead. Closing out the cycles, getting into balance, looking at your new opportunities as new adventures and opportunities. What we put out there, we get back, right? And so if we're in the mindset that, oh, blah, blah, then that's what we're going to get and that's what we're going to look for. Step out of your comfort zone and keep it lighthearted. This is going to be a very healing situation for you. Don't hold on to the past conflict. Don't be defensive because of past conflict. So that's kind of what it's saying to you here. I saw something really, you could be seeing 1222, you could be seeing 1122. For some of you out there, 111. But I saw something really interesting today about soulmate love, right? As opposed to karmics, as opposed to twin flames, right? Soulmate love. This person was putting forth this idea about it being about two healed souls coming together. It's not the struggles of your twin flame. It's not the struggles of the karmic. It should flow very easily. A lot of times soulmates have things in common. Twin flames don't always have things in common. They may have similarities. They may have mirroring behavior. But your soulmate is going to be the person who you're comfortable with, who you are having a 3D everyday relationship with, the one that you go have fun with, dates, whatever. So there may be a soulmate coming into your life in which you're called to treat it as it is. Not to look for the heavy burdens, not to look at it and compare it to the past relationship, but to look at it today as it is. And keep it lighthearted and appreciate it, what it's there for. So let's see what's going on, Scorpio. Yeah, I think right now this is going to be abundance coming in. It's going to be a knowing and an understanding with another soul. Do not talk about the past. There's no need with this person, unless you guys get into the conversation, but remember, keep it light. There's no reason to get into the horrors of the past. You don't want to bring that energy into the present. Take it slow. You don't have to go very fast with this person. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be like, if some of you out there have experienced twin flame journeys, it doesn't have to be the same type of situation, and it's not going to be. This person may be younger than you. They also may be another water sign. They are the type of person that they are very nurturing and very loving and may have a tendency to apologize too much. They may have had some of their own trauma in their life, which has caused them to feel like, existing should be an apology to others. They may have not been made to feel very worthy or loved. So I'm not saying you're carrying on somebody who's got a lot of baggage. I'm just saying, understand that you're both, you've both been hurt in the past, and maybe it's time for you to lighten up a little bit, and maybe it's time, that you feel sort of a protection for this person, that you want to love them as they are, and get in alignment with the energy of love and protection. So that's kind of what I feel like is going on here. I also feel like you're going to constantly be checking yourself a little bit with this person about what you do decide to talk about. Not that you're hiding anything, but sometimes the best way to know that you're over something is that you don't talk about it anymore. You don't bring it up, or you don't have the desire to talk about it anymore. Not because you're running from it, because it's played out. You've done there, been that. This is what happened. It happened, and now I'm on a new path, and I'm happy, and I'm healed, and I'm good. So I think you're constantly going to be checking yourself. If you have a tendency to bring that darkness in, you're not going to want to. You're not going to have the desire. So let's see about your person. Show me Scorpio's soulmate person. So this may be a breath of fresh air. Absolutely. So you're leaving things in the past. You're leaving empty cups back there. They're good. They're done. Scorpio, you're not going to hold back from this person. Again, there's a little bit of an age difference here for some of you out there. You're not going to hold back from this person, but you're not going to be concentrated on pain, trauma, suffering. You're going to be concentrated on love, comfort, happiness. moving forward, building something. You have the Two of Cups here. So again, you as soulmate energy with a person, no more struggle bus, right? I think also that this, although you feel a deep connection with this person, there's not a rush to the altar. There's not a rush to, we're going to live the rest of our lives together. You're not putting any constraints on it. It's here when it's here. It feels great. It's very healing. It's a breath of fresh air. There's no need for us to lock it down out of fear mentality. This person is understanding that, and this person kind of feels the same way. And it's going to be great. I mean, you've got a victory here, but you also have a very exciting feeling of the unknown, right? You're not afraid of the unknown at this point, and neither is this person, because healing has taken place. So again, could be a younger person. They could be fire, water, mix somewhere. And they're not waiting around for you to make an offer. They're not conditional. They're not holding back. Well, you won't commit to me, or you won't put a ring on it, or you won't this or that, so this is how I'm going to behave. There aren't any conditions in this situation. You're there, you're having a good time with each other, you're enjoying life, and you're in the moment. So let's see how this person feels about you. They do feel like there's a match here, King and Queen of Cups. They may have been in a place in their life in which they were juggling. Maybe you were juggling. But there's been a stop to that. There's been a balance regained. It's happy balance. It's wish fulfillment balance. So Scorpios out there, some of you may have been struggling with life changes, or you've been struggling with some things up until this point. This person brings a breath of fresh air into your life about balance and harmony. They bring a lot of balance into your life. It's healing. It's not more struggles, more trauma, more conditional issues, more karmic issues. This person may also, because they are fairly calm, may bring a sense of calm to you. So I think that's good. I mean, I know we're all tired of the struggle sometimes. Sometimes nice just to somebody to be what they are, and no more, no less, right? Let's see what's going on between the two of you. Okay, good. This is about making plans. This is about thought process, clearing out the mind, transparency. There aren't going to be any punches pulled. You're not going to find out later on that, they've been married 17 times and they have 25 children and they're still married to somebody and they've got a side chick and this is happening and they're actually broke, or they need a place to live, or whatever the situation is. This person is going, what you see is what you get with them. And you're not going to have to look out for the hidden messages, Scorpio, because there aren't any. That's not going to be the focus anyway. And it's not going to be a big, huge issue about them having such a past and so on and so forth, which I think is going to be good. So it's going to be a lot about thought process and planning, building on something very slowly, and transparency and balance. I like it. I like that a lot. So let's kind of see what the next move can be here. What's their next move? What are they going to do? Okay, they are not in a hurry to get to the altar. They're not in a hurry to have commitment or move in together or get married. They're content and happy with the way their life is currently. They don't mind being single. I think that they're not going to have a problem with exclusivity, but they're not in a hurry to get married. They're enjoying their space. You may be enjoying your space. And this might be the perfect person to come into your life at this time. They are abundant. They are enjoying their abundance. They are working on abundance. They're not concentrating on lack in the past. They're concentrated on manifesting abundance in the future. No more burdens, betrayals. They're not into that. Their energy may be such that they are interested in only good things coming. Now, it's not an avoidance, okay, it doesn't give me the feeling that it's avoidance about working on healing or anything like that. They're just not going to be about adding problems into their life that aren't there. They're not going to be into drama. They're not going to be into making issues where there aren't any, like we said before, leaving things in the past. They are about abundance for the future. The sky's the limit. They're trying to attract abundance, and they're trying to cut out anything in their life that does not give them peace. And so I think, that's going to be very good for you. They've just kind of made the decision that they are not going to allow any more drama in their life. They will handle it accordingly as it happens, but it's not going to be dragged out. It's not going to be dwelt on, and they're going to be avoiding, okay, at this point, things that don't bring them peace or happiness. And I think that's going to be very refreshing for you, Scorpio, because I think they've got Emperor energy, take care of business energy. Let's avoid these issues energy. And they're looking to build with a person. They're looking to build a life with a person. But they're not looking to carry a person or to be a substitute for a person or to wind somebody up or drag a person where they want them to go. You're either ready to do it or you're not. That's kind of where they are. They're not going to judge, but they want peace in their life moving forward. Like I said, I think this is going to be a breath of fresh air for you, Scorpio, because I think it's been a lot of struggle over the years with relationships and healing and things like that. And I think finally, the advertisement is actually talking about what the product is. And I think you're going to be very pleasantly surprised. 10 of Cups, 10 of Coins, 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is about balance and just your regular everyday love story, about building a life with somebody and not allowing the outside world to influence your relationship or to bring drama in when there is none. So this may be a person also that you build a long-lasting relationship with, Scorpio. I'm very happy to hear that. But you've got to cut out, you've got to cut out the ability, or not the ability, but the desire. You got to be at a point in your life, basically, where you're like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of the drama. Why can't people just be who they are? This person is authentic, and they are who they are, and they are who they say they are. And so they walk the walk, and they talk the talk. And this is going to be very refreshing for you. You're going to be able to really be comfortable and grow in love with this person, and it's such a warm feeling. So let's see what the love cards have to say. This isn't a typical Scorpio reading, right? It's too calm. It's too, but I think that's the point, right? Have faith, Scorpio. You've got a 3, getting in alignment, right? Attunement, alignment with happiness. And where do you want? What kind of love story do you want? And I think we're all exhausted, right, with carrying on love stories that have just too many things going on. This is talking about getting in alignment with lightheartedness, love, soulmate, playfulness, not looking for the deep things running around that really don't need your attention anymore. When you stop wanting to discuss it, that's when you know you're over it, right? Okay. Yeah. Be willing to express love, putting down the walls that we protect ourselves with sometimes. This person here, they don't, there's no need for walls. They're genuine. When we express love, we begin to receive more love, getting in attunement with more love, real love, solid love, deep love, happy love. Love endures. Number 7, it's meant to be. It's fated. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is helpful and withstands every situation. Yes, and I think, Scorpio, you've proven that you're tough enough, right? But I think it's time for a little bit of peace and harmony in your life. It's been a rough, 10-year cycle for Scorpios. And so I think that now you get to coast into something that's very authentic and loving. So Scorpios, that's weird for you guys, but that's the read I have for you. And I'll see you guys for February.